The
So
light.
the Lightbringer, shitty art and everything. Look at this HTML ass website, by the way.
Crack.
All right.
It's his own custom website.
Like background. Oh my god! Look at this shit. The light.
Is that his own website?
It is. It was. Look. It's a .html.
He
This
didn't
man
even use
has the
any like
power.
indie helping websites. He used his own website.
Yeah. On like.
Listen, man. This man has power. The power to bring
That's some dedication. You gotta give it to them. That is some dedication.
2006 copyright Louis Linkara, and
In Comic Sans.
in yeah. Every one of the, at least some of them have like a bunch of these things where he just writes stuff, and I don't really want to read it because a lot of it is just him like droning on. Okay, let's get right into it. Pharaoh City. Oh, you wanted to read the narration bits, Isaac?
It started off well. Enough. A fantastic, peaceful metropolis within the Midwest. But it was almost amazing at how quickly it fell apart.
Uh, I love the way he draws people. It's so great. This is my first comic I ever drew. My artistic talents are so clearly laid out. They're utter crapitude. Shut up, Linkara.
My name is Carter.
Carter Granholm.
Oh, you Granholm. I have lived in Pharaoh City for 12 years, ever since my parents moved in here in hope of finding the grand opportunities promised. My parents were murdered several years ago. We declared a mugging, and the perpetrator, suspected to be a gang member, was never caught. I can't take it personally, of course. Not a day goes by in Pharaoh City where someone isn't murdered or kidnapped or raped. The police I mostly feel sorry for. Most of the citizens have lost hope in there to solve the problems. I sometimes wonder if the cops have lost faith in themselves too, considering the circumstances. The city always feels like it's the cast in perpetual twilight. Always light. Light following and around me. But always a darkness tainting it somehow. I don't think I've really been in the sun in years.
Look at his feet.
It's kind of long.
Look at his feet.
I'm not even like looking at the art. I'm just looking at the droning on sentences.
I know. He doesn't. I don't know why he keeps.
Like they could be ended so much sooner.
Dude, guys, listen. This was his first attempt at being artsy.
That's not even that's not even like the issue I'm talking about.
I know. Oh, look at the grand
Big ass chair.
big ass.
Oh my god. I cannot. That is such a bad name. Grand Furniture?
Grand Furniture.
Well, that's what they sell. They sell big ass chairs.
Oh, that's why it's
They
called
sell
Grand.
chairs. That's all they sell.
Well, he has no mouse. How's he using the computer?
No, he does have a mouse. It's right there.
Oh,
Dude, his mouth is
oh
big
wait.
enough for the both.
It's a cube.
I thought that
Cube.
was. I thought that was like his receipt machine.
Nope, that's a
No,
mouse.
why would he need a receipt machine at his office, dipshit?
It's not his office. This is like, it's a store.
Why does he have a big desk like this in the middle of the store?
It's a good question. Go ahead, Braden. This is still Carter like droning on to himself.
Yeah, I'll do anyone that's not Carter. I'll do their monologues.
Sure.
I'll do Carter's voice. Anyone else can do anything like this. I feel like I could do a good Carter.
All right.
I'll do any monologues that sound like it would be done by a more competent character.
I'll do.
I just watched the Carnage movie.
I'd do a Batman voice.
My parents.
This guy feels like a Batman.
Okay. My parents had actually had their hearts set that I'd become an actor. However, circumstances didn't allow me to pursue it. Instead, I opened up my own business. It's not the most glamorous profession in the world, but it's honest.
I actually thought I was going to play football, and then I remembered their teachings. Never violent.
Sadly, though, honesty doesn't pay bills. It also doesn't pay the checks for my employees or the maintenance costs for the business itself. Sales have been in decline for the past few years. In fact, this year has been so bad for sales that I've had to take drastic action to keep my business open for my employees. And this is actually a Carter line because you could tell because it's a circle, Braden. See that?
Hope business is doing well. Grand home.
Oh wait, that's right. You can't tell who's talking or not. That's not even Carter. That's somebody else. What are these like stock charts he's got here, by the way? And why
New?
August.
Oh, this is November.
August.
I don't know.
$20,987.
This man's above you in station. You better step off of Linkara's ass. This man could have you killed if he wanted.
He's so out of the blue.
Oh my god, is he actually selling crack?
Crack.
I don't think so. Serpent.
No, he just owes money.
Serpent. He's a loan shark, a thief, a murderer, a rapist, and the man I owe money to. Who wants to voice this bald man?
Most importantly, he's a slaver. I can't see it
What
too
type
well.
of voice would this guy have?
What type of voice would this guy have? Isaac, go ahead.
Can you zoom in somehow?
Sure. Give me a moment.
Because I can't see it too well.
There we go. Let's just zoom in a little bit. Is this
Hold on, I
better?
think we need an extra 500%.
Oh my god, that's way better.
Alright, Brayden, do you want to do the slaver guy?
Oh, I can do the slaver guy. No business. Treat you well, Grand Home. After all, you gotta pay me back by Friday.
Is he Australian?
Yeah.
See, that's Carter. You can
You'll
tell.
have your damned money by then, serpent.
Look at this wall of text.
Oh my
This is
god.
his inner monologue. Bring out the Batman voice.
Alright. The slavers are exactly what their name implies. They kidnap someone in the middle of the night, usually women or young children, and sell them to the highest bidder. Usually it's sexual slavery, but there are plenty of people who use them as cheap labor. The organization is almost uncanny in its strength. The few who manage to escape the slavery itself generally end up dead, tracked down by the slavers' gangs, and used as examples to anyone who try to oppose them. They don't sell their slaves cheap, usually, so even if someone were to talk to the police, the benefactors of the slaves either have someone to kill them. What?
How does he know the price of slaves?
Uh-oh.
Research.
Research?
He was researching. He wanted to purchase one.
Yeah, he didn't want to pay his employees. He wanted something else to help out.
I mean, don't you remember he said...
Technically, his parents never said anything about owning a slave.
That's true. That's true. Linkara, what are you doing?
No, Linkara's following his lore.
Yeah, you're right. So, where was I? Right. Either to hire someone, use expensive, skillful lawyers to protect slavers in court. That's not how this works, Linkara.
No, they're protecting them in court. He said so.
How can they protect them in court? They're not even running a shell business like an actual crime guy would use to say I'm running.
Kanye West got what he wanted, and the 19th Amendment was removed.
Fair enough.
Don't worry. Their lawyers bring out the easiest way to get someone out of jail.
What's that?
They blame the Second Amendment.
Oh. Okay. Police rarely even try to hunt them anymore, since family members of the officers get kidnapped and used by the lieutenants and the leaders of the gang. If they have no family, the officers... Huh?
Even more of a reason to stop them?
I don't think Linkara thought of that far ahead.
Yo, these people just stole my daughter. I'm gonna let them keep doing it though.
Sorry, I can't do anything to help you.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
can't do anything to help you.
it's just basic business.
Sorry, I did the math, and they actually own you now. So, sorry.
Look at the girl's eyes. She doesn't.
She's hot.
She so desperately doesn't
I'm
want to look.
always justifying it because she's on drugs.
She's so
No,
badly.
she just doesn't want to look at him.
She doesn't want to look directly in Carter's fucking ocean blue
Carter
eyes.
actually got up from his chair and went all the way to them. He's actually just like 2 inches from their face.
And look, this girl, and I try to avoid thinking about what these people have done to her. I try not to think about the fact that she probably has family that can't find her. I try not to think about any of these things, and as a result, all I can think that is she's older than the serpent usually prefers.
What?
What? Human slavery. Oh, God. Look at this shadow man. Although there was little proof of it, it was suspected that a member of the slavers was responsible for murdering my parents. Now, Brayden, correct me if I'm wrong here, but like revealing like already like a big lead on who killed like this man's parents is kind of like bad pacing.
Yeah.
Take money from people who killed his parents.
Oh, you get to do more of the slaver man, Brayden. Look at his awesome chain.
Good to hear. After all, you certainly wouldn't want any of your employees to become acquainted with my organization, would you?
Oh no.
Well, no, he's getting mad.
He's about to morb.
You don't have to keep reminding me, Serpent. I said you'll get your money, and you will. Well then, I'll leave you to it. Grind hole. Still, if you should decide not to pay, that one woman who works here on Wednesdays would be an excellent addition to my harem.
Honestly, Granho is a better name
Experimenting
for
with a
him.
few stylistic ideas here. I originally was growing.
Growing? That's a typo.
Proceeds to grow.
growing to draw the gunman in full, but I figured the demonic imagery would probably work better. Right, and I can't really draw guns well. As for experimenting thing, it's very evident with the mouth, black, and seeing teeth. I would change later to just whiteness. For some reason, it looks better this way. This is a retrospective.
This is a. It's not a
This
retrospective.
is 2006.
This isn't a retrospective. He puts this at the end of all the comics as soon as they came out. He's just being a pretentious dick about it.
Hey, I was gonna say something about that scene.
What about it?
I honestly feel like an insulting term to his name would have been a better thing to have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I feel like just him saying like Grand Ho or something like that.
Linkara isn't that smart. Come on.
Asshole.
Look at there's so much
It's
walls.
an inner monologue.
He has so much inner monologues. It's not funny. Look at the phone on the wall.
The thing is, origin
The
stories.
serpent's just like standing here for 20 minutes while he's having his inner monologue.
This is actually his superpower.
Yeah, exactly. Not whatever this is.
Yeah, it's just like intense monologuing.
When I was 7 years old, a family picture was taken. My parents got mad because of that part of the picture had an unusual white glow around it. We didn't take a lot of pictures of my family, but any that featured me always had this strange glow around me. A few years later, I learned that I could look at the light and change its direction, focus it into beams that could burn anything it touched. After some practice, I learned how to change the power of the beams were. I even learned how to create light on my own without an external source.
Wait, before you continue. He had these powers for how long?
Since he was a kid.
A very long time.
And he couldn't have done anything. He said he could straight up burn people.
Yeah, remember, his parents were pacifists.
You don't have to burn the person. You just have to look aggressive. It's that simple.
Knockoff
If
Green
you have on an aggressive look, you could still be a pacifist.
knockoff Green Lantern powers, I might say. Straight up. The thing that
No.
Hmm?
He's actually better than Lantern. He's not allergic to the color yellow.
Oh, you're right.
The one. What is his weakness then?
I don't know. We're about to find out. The thing that really
Him.
creeped me out was when I figured out to make the light solid. I couldn't create something alive, of course, but the ability to create a glowing object out of thin air was weird to a little kid. The contracts didn't last long before they fell apart, usually depending on the size of the object. I kept it from my parents, of course, since I would be afraid they would think I was a freak. Except, if they had known, maybe I would have been there with them when they needed me. Maybe I could have saved them from what happened there. Blood. Stuff.
I created my own light gun.
Why? The thing is, okay, just for like a emotional thing. Why would he think that him being a kid would be able to stop the guy just because he had powers?
He didn't know
He was
how
still
to.
a kid.
He also said like he doesn't know how to like use them like properly either. Besides like burning people, I guess. But like, I don't know. It's really bad writing. Look at this freaking mangled ear. Doesn't even have features on it.
That's
Features
also
are
another one of his powers.
Linkara.
Great Linkara. We like that. So. This is like 3 pages into the first issue.
This is the thing is, this level of monologuing is like mystery comic monologuing.
But it's not a mystery comic. It's supposed
I know it's like a detective comic.
We're unraveling is how bad of a writer Linkara is.
Like you only put this level of monologuing if it's a detective.
Yeah, honestly. Also,
You could put a little bit of monologuing if it's an origin story, which this is. But this is too much for an origin story.
far too much.
He already got his powers.
He's already got his powers. He already has a lead on who killed his parents. This is not how you do pacing. I'm not an expert writer, and that's like just basic
This
shit.
feels more like a side character story than a main character story.
Yeah, it kind of does. All right, let me get through another monologue. However, it wouldn't make a difference anyway. My parents would have hated me for life if I had saved their lives like that. They were both devout pacifists, thinking that no problem could be solved through violence. They thought if only people approached one another with an open hand instead of a closed fist, everyone would make friends instead of enemies.
You can still destroy someone with an open hand.
Yeah,
Listen, man,
just look at Will Smith.
if the Armenians had just been a little bit nicer, maybe they wouldn't have been genocided.
Exactly. If only friggin' Jesus had approached with an open hand, maybe the Romans wouldn't have crucified him. Poor guy.
He
Wait, did he
did that
do that?
exactly.
Oh no.
He did exactly that.
He did exactly that.
Linkara, please. Hey, Linkara, can you revise your story to include the story of Jesus Christ? Amen.
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 And in the end, their philosophy got them killed. As I stood
Honestly,
over,
I don't think their philosophy got them killed.
I think they just were.
I feel like they would have died either way.
Yeah. As I stood over
Honestly,
their deathbeds.
I think they knew that Linkara was their son.
This is Linkara. This is straight up Linkara. Don't be fooled. As I stood over their deathbeds, I vowed to stay true to pacifism. However, to pray, hope, and try to oppose violence in any and all situations. It's why I've never hit the slavers for their threats against the people I care about, and why I've had to ignore all the horrible things they do and display to the world. Yeah, just hit them, not do anything else. Doesn't mean I still don't get angry, though. My powers seem to spark whenever I get mad. I need to be careful, though, to ensure that I don't let anyone see them, particularly the slavers. If they saw what I could do, they'd kidnap one of my employees and try to force me to do things for them. I don't know what those things are.
I mean, that part is smart, but still.
Hey, can you cook, like, this crab for us with your light?
Yeah, the stove's out.
The worst part is that if they ever did try to do something like that, they wouldn't be able to force me to do anything for them. Because instead, I don't want to think about what I do to them.
I'm a pacifist, by the way.
I'm a pacifist, by the way. I don't believe in violence. I would totally fucking kill them. Oh, here's the famous scene.
Help! Someone help me!
Shut your fucking mouth.
Please, I need help!
Next
Next
That's the whole page.
page.
Can we see the people?
Oh no!
I read as quickly as I could after I saw it. It was almost hyperventilating as I tried to push the screams for help out of my mind. No matter how far I ran, they were always there, scratching at the back of my thoughts and overwhelmed by reason and sanity. Damn it, why do I have these abilities? I never wanted them, and I sure as hell can't do anything useful with them. Oh wait, this was supposed to come next, but Linkaras
That's wrong order.
Yeah, Linkaras shitty text box are so bad.
He's using Japanese ordering, and then not even that.
And not even Linkara's doing Linkara order, aka do whatever the hell you want.
I love Linkara. He would have my children.
Look at this stick figure, by the way.
That's like the purple dance. The little purple meme guy.
Yeah. But as I ran from the woman and her screams, a new voice entered my mind. The voice was my mother telling me how one should never fight evil with violence, since it only fueled the evil and made it stronger. As I ran,
so now I only kill good people.
As I ran, it seemed as though the rest of the city had been emptied, as to allow me to get back home as quickly as I could. I can't remember seeing a single car or person as I fled from my own conscience. I don't even remember going into my apartment. My mind was completely out of focus. I couldn't take it anymore, man.
I was in someone else's apartment.
I can't take this shit no more, man. Oh, shut up, Linkara. Don't you say that.
I can't take this shit no more, man. I sat in front of my computer for hours.
Oh shit, my mirror all foggy.
Oh man, my mirror's foggy again.
I can't even see myself in it. Look at the toilet paper roll.
I tried to throw up.
Why I got the bumpy toilet paper? You didn't even have to have the toilet paper roll in the shop. You chose to.
Yeah, he did.
Don't worry, there's no toilet in the room.
I tried to throw up to release the stress I'm feeling, but nothing's happened. Nothing feels straight anymore. Nothing's clear. Everything's tilted slightly. The world isn't right. The face I saw in the mirror. Oh, this is what you saw in the mirror?
I'm the victim here.
Yeah, I'm the victim here, not the lady who about to get raped.
About to? She's 100% got raped.
Oh,
No, she's dead.
No, she probably is dead. She probably is, because who's gonna stop that guy? Certainly not our hero.
Now.
No, true. And you know who didn't help him? This guy.
Linkara.
Linkara here. He's the victim here. Remember that.
Honestly, I would love to see this as animated, like those classic webtoon animations that you see every once in a while.
Yeah.
Of just that panel, just oh god.
Remember, as I'm reading this, just remember, Linkara is supposed to be the victim here, not the rape victim. The face of the beer has
I think the serpent guy's the victim here.
You're getting on his money back. I'd be a victim if I was him.
The face in the
She's
mirror.
Clearly the victim in this entire story.
Okay. Yeah. The face in the mirror has no comfort to offer me. All I see is the man who could have said something but did nothing. Is this the face of a coward? The true face that I try to hide behind? The face of a detached angst? No, it's not cowardice. I understand. May God help me looking at this face, thinking of everything that has happened to me, happened to my city. I see it all clearly now. Mom, Dad, I'm so sorry. But you were wrong. You were completely and utterly wrong. What cannot stop evil with pacifism? Evil feeds on violence. Feeds on the indifference of evil that feeds on pacifism. It feeds on people not doing anything to stop it. And when people do nothing, evil is allowed to continue. It's business. A person must not bow to evil, nor can he allow himself to fight back.
I thought all of this while I was staring in the mirror.
You know, if he didn't have powers, this would be more compelling.
Yeah, but he already has powers.
Yeah,
Dude,
he
already
has powers and knows how to use them.
1 second.
What's that?
If you don't have any context for this scene, it looks like he's waking up in an emergency room.
So
Turns out that he didn't even make it to his apartment. That's
No.
what happened.
No, the real ending is that he has massive schizophrenia and he thinks he has light powers, and then he gets shot by a gangster trying to like beat him up. That's the real story of Carter Granholm.
Imagine if that's the reboot.
Big troll. I have in my hands the power to change City, and I will change it. I don't know where I got these abilities. Maybe my parents used to live by a chemical plant. Maybe aliens altered by DNA.
Maybe my dad just had sex a lot. Who knows?
Or maybe God decided that human beings needed a new weapon, and I'm that weapon because I'm so special. Regardless of the
I
reason.
wasn't religious before this point, but now I am.
I wasn't really religious.
I will become Bible Man.
I will become. I know what I'll have to do. I gotta become Bible Man. My name is Carter Grandholm. I live in Pharaoh City. Pharaoh City has been. Don't make that noise.
That's the voice that he does.
Pharaoh City has been corrupted by evil and has taken hold of it. Criminals no longer fear conducting their business in light. I will make them afraid of it again. Get ready, Brandon. This city is no longer. What do you think of this action scene, Isaac? Is this great?
Honestly, that seems a little bit too aggressive.
That's what I'm saying. He's supposed to be the world's first superhero, and he's like a violent psychopath.
One beam was enough. You didn't have to beat him first, then beam him.
No, he's dead. No one's coming to help this guy. He's gonna die in this alleyway. All right, Brandon.
Same alleyway I watched my parents.
It's your time to shine again, Brandon. Brandon?
Don't worry about him. He'll be fine. Although he certainly doesn't deserve to be.
No, there's a hole in his chest.
Yeah, there's a hole in his chest.
It's all right now. Step out of the darkness.
She's crying. She witnessed a murder.
And into the light. Why is he covering his penis?
No, he's doing it. This is so.
He's in tights. You gotta remember, all
This
superheroes wear
is
tights.
his Lightbringer pose.
No,
He made this tonight.
This is like a messiah pose. This is so pretentious.
Hey, you gotta remember, all superheroes wear tights.
True.
No, listen, this man just had this stuff in his house.
Yeah, he always had this.
All
he
right.
didn't have like a. He didn't make it. He just had it.
Yeah, Louis Luvag. How do you say that?
Love hog.
Love hog.
That's like a Tinder profile or something.
Dude, I'm swooping down from atop a building. His eyes glowing. His hands shot out 2 beams of light down at the muggers, saving my wife and I.
Was like an angel. All he asked for was to use my phone so he could call the police and let them know where the guy was after he knocked him out. He was even nice enough to escort me back home.
They didn't come back to life though.
Esports allegation of misconduct. Uh-oh.
What did esports do?
All right.
What did esports?
What did esports do? From one end to the other, of Pharaoh City to another, people are talking about him. The question on everybody's lips, of course, is, who is the Lightbringer? Oh, it's more inner monologue. Oh, fuck, great.
I feel like he would sound differently now.
He would sound more confident, because he beat up a couple guys. He's power tripping. So, actually, Isaac, you know what? Since he's power tripping, you get to go at him.
I'm the luckiest guy alive. I mean it. Who else can say they're the world's first superhero? No one. That's who. Okay, the cape can get in the way sometimes, and flight takes a lot of concentration. But who cares? I'm cleaning up Pharaoh City, and I'm doing a damn good job of it, too.
Oh.
Tonight alone, I bagged 3 muggers, stopped 4 groups of slavers from taking new victims, and foiled a robbery attempt across town. The best part is the fact that I've managed to do this without that's a weird all.
All without that is because it's Comic Sans that's like incredibly smushed together.
No, I'm talking about he didn't need to put.
Yeah, that's true. Also, I don't believe he got all those guys without killing anybody, considering he like burns them and beats them to like half to death. Also,
Wait! I wasn't able to finish that statement without seriously hurting anyone.
that's such a lie. Also,
That's
Okay.
more of a
Gotta say
lie than
something.
killing.
So, based on what we've seen, he has had no training since the start of the series,
no training.
and he immediately started to do this. He's been able to do this whole time.
Yeah. He's always
And,
been he's always been a Giga Chad, a badass. He just
He
chose
also
not
has
to.
the
Dude, I
Yakuza
kind of
mindset.
understand why he's mad at himself for not saving his fucking family when he can fly.
And he has no concept of permanence.
No, he doesn't. I just want to point out, by the way, Lightbringer's A posing.
Oh.
And he's ascending.
Well, unless you count breaking a few bones as seriously hurting them. Still, I'm sure they'll get the finest medical. This is America, isn't it?
This is America. Linkara is American.
Linkara helps the prison system.
They're gonna rot in their cells.
I love egotistical Lightbringer.
I may not be rich enough to make a bat cave, but I can use the warehouse that we use to keep inventory as a base of operation for my activities. It's kind of hard to read it. I'm trying to catch up to the word.
It's like, is it because it's blurry, or is it just because of the Comic Sans?
I think it's a mix of both.
I can read this if you guys want, as I can read it fine.
Do you want to do it, Brayden?
In a compartment near the old Christmas trees, I've made myself a second home. The gauntlets I made by melting down some unsold what?
What?
Unsold chairs.
Man is just able to make bracers with hinges specifically fitting to him from metal that he melted down from his inventory.
So
here's the weirdest part. He said
Just
melted. He said melted. How hot can it get?
Like, activate his powers and just kind of like Play-Doh'd it down to the bracers.
It's the key word. He melted them down.
Oh, that's not even the worst part about this. Wait till you see the rest of this.
Some old unsold chairs from a few years ago, and using some silver touch-up paint to make it silver to better match my costume. The purpose of the gauntlets, other than aesthetic reasons, is to give the impression that my light-controlling powers come from the gauntlets and not from my own, whatever it really is, where they come from.
That literally doesn't make any sense.
The cape and costume design were mine, albeit I admit I took some inspiration outside of my own little life. When I was young, my parents tried to keep me away from comic books, thinking they promoted violence as a method of solving problems. Still, I read them in secret. That was the one thing I broke with my parents, next to the pacifism. The costume was actually inspired by, of all things, a supervillain. Because that's what I am. But
This seems like stuff that you put in the end of the comic. You don't have the character saying this stuff.
The mask is my own innovation, though, behind the lenses of sunglasses. They hide my eyes from detection while letting me see perfectly. And frankly, I need the sunglasses angle. Anyway, I may be able to use light however I want, but my eyes are still susceptible to the brightness. The sunglasses take that brightness away.
So what you're
You
saying?
could say,
Oh, okay, so he has
Like-
the type of weakness that the parody version of the Human Torch does,
dude,
where he can only
awesome.
light himself on fire once.
So
this man looks exhausted.
Probably is.
probably is. I just want to say he is his own biggest weakness. If he accidentally hits a mirror and hits himself in the eyes, he's gonna like stun himself.
I don't think with the amount of heat that he produced, I don't think any sunglasses would be able to prevent that.
Oh no, definitely not. Oh,
It's like taking a welder to the face.
Proud of, though, it's just generic touch-up paint from furniture designed to lighten it up a bit. Water won't remove it, but if I add 1 or 2 shampoos, I can get it out with ease. I'm also getting a lot of press thanks to my recent escapades.
Is that
A few
Chalkline?
people have tried to take my picture, but whatever powers me somehow removes any features from photographs, digital or otherwise.
touch-up
'Cause I'm
paint.
simply bringing the light.
So he's using like touch-up paint for furniture in his hair.
Dude, listen. This is why he does his superhero thing. He gets high as shit off of paint, and then he goes to the prom.
That's why he has the bags under his eye. He's coming down from it.
Dude, that's why it's so easy to beat up the villains. They're too busy smelling the goddamn paint in his hair.
Like, he doesn't normally have super strength. That's the paint.
This is an actual supervillain. He gets high off the paint fumes and beats like these homeless criminals half to fucking death. This is not a superhero.
He's
Lewis Lovehog.
he's at best an anti-hero.
This is
I want to
definitely.
make it perfectly clear to everyone. Officially? Oh, this isn't my guy.
This is a cop.
This is not Commissioner Gordon. I'll give him a nice voice. I want to make this perfectly clear to everyone. Officially, we abhor the activities of vigilantes in the city, and we are actively trying to locate Lightbringer. Unofficially, this guy has brought in more perps than we have in 3 nights. Than we have in a month. Oh, I read that wrong. Stupid Comic Sans.
They brought in more perps in 3 nights than we have in 3 nights.
Yeah, 3 nights than we
Yeah,
have in
they
3
beat our record.
They beat our record. If you encounter him, try to learn as much as you can. But otherwise, stay out of his way. If we need to bring him in, I want to know as much about him as I can first. And if you do run to him,
this is a smart cop.
pretty smart, surprisingly.
Like, you rarely see that in hero comics.
I'll give him.
This is a smart cop.
This is a smushed PNG onto like a shitty like
Wait, can you go back to the previous image?
previous
The
image.
previous panel? Yep, it is.
It's the same. He copy pasted it.
Copy pasted what?
The newspaper.
Okay, look at that newspaper, and then look at the previous one.
Holy shit.
He just
Literally
angled it a bit and squished it.
Isn't it the same desk?
No,
It's
it's
just
not the
different-
same desk.
It's just a different color.
It's a different angle. Oh god. And
That's smart though.
that is kind of smart. And if you do run into him, for the love of God, be careful. We don't know what he does, but those lights of his can burn you real badly. He stumbled onto
I bet those faces of his is where he got his power from.
He stumbled onto a rape that it was occurring. Give the rapist 2nd-degree burns on his back. God knows
He
what
did
else
not
he's
get back
capable of.
up.
He did not get back up. That man is dead. If this guy is some comic book hero, fetishist, or something, he may try to contact one of you. Hope to get the police on his side. If anyone is contacted by him, let me know immediately. I'm not putting you in any danger without putting myself in it first. In the meantime, get back to work. Stare into my...
Oh, he wants all the credits.
Yeah, he does. Stare into my cold, dead eyes.
What the hell is wrong with his eyes?
That's how Linkara draws eyes, I guess.
It's my stylistic choice. Don't make fun of me.
Yeah, easy for me
It's
to say.
glowing.
We work 24/7. If we did work, if the work we did was actually doing something, this Lightbringer guy wouldn't be here. I just wish I had some way of knowing he was on the level or not. Hey, what's this on my desk? I'd like to visit with you at your police station. Come along.
I the roof police HQ. I can't read.
My eyeballs are gone. What?
Oh, this is fan art
Of who?
of like his buddies, like comics, I guess.
This is Ant Dude.
Disco woman.
this this is Stormfighter.
This is Girl with Staff.
This is Burstinatrix from Yu-Gi-Oh.
This is Elemental Hero Lady Burstinatrix.
This guy
Burstinatrix.
is just really fast, dude.
Wait, these are active. Wait, these are links?
Oh my god, what the hell?
Okay.
No. Right there.
We
That
must
one.
find out one of them.
Look at that name.
Nick.
Nick? Oh. Nice.
What the hell?
Nice, Linkara. Nice. Very
I actually want to. I
God.
kind of want to see what the actual name of it is.
Oh, we can buy it.
Oh, we can buy it. This domain doesn't exist anymore.
Can we see if other domains exist?
I don't want to go through all these fucking things. They probably... Oh, this one's so... Hey,
All
look.
right.
I'm terrified.
Look down here.
I don't want to look down. Do I really have to go through...
Let's see what heroes have survived.
Oh my god, what is...
That's also a dead domain.
All right,
Holy
this hero's
shit.
alive.
Okay, this
This is actually
This
well
one's actually
drawn.
pretty good.
Okay, this is actually well drawn.
Elephant.
Okay, I mean, like, I don't know, like, what, like, how good the story is, but this is already way better drawn than Linkara. Because look at the way Linkara drew her.
So at least that's a decent hero that exists.
How much do you want to bet her like superhero names like what? Holy shit!
That's
What? Okay.
Dark Hyperion.
Doc Hyperion? Who's Doc Hyperion in this?
I think it's.
Is it the
Oh, it's the right.
No.
It's got on the right.
It's this guy.
the Flash lookalike?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is actually good art. What the hell?
Yarg.
Unnamed superhero from Cold Servings. What the hell? This is also good.
Damn!
Dude, this
What is this?
what was that one game, Facade or whatever?
Yeah.
Where like I like your wife's melons.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Green Avenger. Oh, it's in Chinese.
Ooh, Chinese.
And it's not loading. Okay,
We're gonna download the virus.
back to shitty Lightbringer. This is Carter again, so he's not in superhero, so I'll do him again. Business has been slow lately, so I haven't exactly had a problem with employees relaxing a bit on the job. I'm sometimes simply amazed at how people can lead ordinary lives even in the face of all the crime that happens in the city. Still, I suppose it's only natural that not everything's so bad for everyone. There are 8 million people living in Pharaoh City. They can't end
What?
all bad, could they?
They're not in China.
Okay,
Okay, wait 1 second. Before we continue, the way he
Search out the
drew
population density of New York.
on the far left, that's the Linkara guy, right?
no, this is not like the Linkara, actually
No,
Linkaras.
far left.
Yeah, this is Carter.
Dude, he looks like he's from that one animation of there's a dude in the woods
Can
with
you
that one
search out the?
that one school
Yeah, I'll search it
superintendent
up,
gets
Isaac.
fired.
I want to see
Hey there, post-production Jay here. About halfway through editing this video, I realized that during that little conversation of Isaac telling me to look up the population of New York, I realized I hit my keybind to stop recording. That footage is lost. I'm not going to get it back, but I'm going to give you a quick summary and then a little montage of what happened afterwards. So basically, Lightbringer sees a girl who he thought got raped come into a store to get a job at his furniture store, and she just proves that she's really strong and she could pick up a big table, I think. And the rest is just Lightbringer being a psychotic supervillain. So that's what I'm going to show you. Enjoy. This is not a hero. This is a.
Did you just get, like, your suit painted or something? I don't know, man. This is really
It truly
strong.
feels like he tried to make an anti-hero that acts like a hero that's not even doing that right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Oh god. It's better to
Honestly,
kick.
this is a good image.
Yeah, you surprisingly got good fan art. Oh, wait, what's this now? I must admit, I didn't expect you to succeed, and then so quickly. Hello, Serpent. I haven't seen you in for a few months.
Keep away from me.
Oh, that won't be a
I have
problem.
several organs that are internally bleeding.
We'll put you in a nice 6x6 room far away from Lightbringer. Admittedly, we won't be able to use or hold them in testimony because of what I'm sure you did to him, Lightbringer. But he's not the one we're really interested in, is it? Wait a second.
Honestly, that sounds like a very dumb reason to not trial him.
You're welcome, Serpent. All we did was scare you real bad, and now you're free to go.
You're free to go!
They're literally saying he's free to go.
Yeah, even though he's guilty of a lot of other crimes. But just because a vigilante turned him in.
Whenever I see you with a slave again, I'll give you a stern talking to.
What the fuck?
I'm Dave.
I'm Dave.
I'm Dave. My name's Alice Below. You can call me Code Poet. And we're going to help you bring down the
I'm
slavers.
just like his.
I don't trust her either.
That's Linkara fighting the Haven.
This is Linkara, and this is all the people who started making Lightbringer jokes at him.
That's all the people who hate Lightbringer. Love Hog. What?
What?
Okay, I actually want to know what that image was about.
Sure.
Oh, that's
Anime.
that one character.
Wait, now some of you are asking whether or not this will interfere with regular updates. The answer is no, no, no. Wednesdays and Fridays will still premiere new pages, since I have 2.5 months worth of buffer to go through before I need anything to substitute. And I'll be far ahead of the game by the time we reach the end of issue 3. Winky face.
Death and taxes.
Death and taxes. Only 2 things are sure. Death, taxes, and Linkara.
I don't even want to read this because I can't even tell who's supposed to be
Linkara's
talking.
involved with both.
Why are they going on opposite escalators?
Efficiency.
I don't want to read this straight
Stay
up.
outside.
I don't want to read this straight up. These two
I don't either.
characters are apparently crossed over from another one of Linkara's shitty works or something like that. This is actually genuinely good fan art.
I understand, like, the
That's the
appeal of
person
this.
that got raped.
I understand the appeal of the comic, but not as like a waiting for it type of thing.
You don't see a lot of drawings show teeth like that. I'll say that much. Yeah, that's okay. I like that.
That's
Who?
Leela from Futurama?
Oh, it is. It straight up is. Is this all just? Oh no, it's not all fan art. Oh my
Oh my
god.
god, I do not want to read this anymore.
It's so.
That's
Wait.
why he put all the fan art in between. He had to do all this typing.
Oh my god. No, this is why people stop, Jay.
Oh, maybe this is why. This is like
It's
gonna be.
literally unreadable.
I don't even think it like says anything. I think they just sit around and talk. This is actually another good piece of fan art. I'm surprised he got fan art at all. Okay, this is actually readable.
What?
What?
Who was doing Purple Girl again? I don't
I
know.
think I was, but
Yeah, you
I
were.
forget the voice.
Just I don't know. It doesn't have to be consistent.
You
Linkara.
were a girl.
I finished the inventory on those cast aluminum chairs. Kind of weird that you made them out of aluminum, but okay. Are you okay? You've looked distracted all day.
Hannah.
I'm gonna go wrap like a piece of chicken with one of the chairs.
Hannah, I still feel awful about not helping you that day. Well, if this is going to be my last day alive, I'm not going to live it with guilt.
What?
Well, I think we missed something.
I don't
Why is
care.
he killing himself?
I don't think he's killing us all. I think he's just going to go fight the slavers.
He said he was like the only actual super powered person, didn't he?
Yeah.
And she has superpowers for some reason.
No, Hannah. I'm not okay. Listen, yesterday wasn't the first time I saw you. A few days ago, I was walking home from work and I saw you being attacked by some man who wanted to help you, but it's hard for me to explain.
No.
I feel
Just passes
horrible
out. Mwah.
That is not the reaction I was expecting.
This is not the reaction.
Oh.
She can hold up a crate. She's
Boots.
doing it. Remember, Linkara is the first superhero, not her.
That's kind of cute.
Did
Okay.
you tap it?
I might. That's pretty, that is very 2006, I might say.
This is, that's, Isaac, what?
What?
Oh.
Huh?
What?
Red background.
Red background.
No, listen, I just yelled help because I wanted to. That's literally all it probably says.
I think that's what it actually does say.
Believe it or not, I wasn't
I
just
wanted
some
to
random
test.
damsel in distress. I was orphaned when I was a very young son. I learned how to survive in both a home and on the streets. I'd always hear about Pharaoh's city and how it had great opportunities for people. I was cynical, of course, about it, but decided to check it out anyway. Man, this city was so far gone when I got here. The sheer amount of crime I saw on a daily basis bugged me. I decided to see for myself why it was happening, so I decided to conduct a little experiment. So, from what I get before finishing this, she was a hero longer than Lightbringer.
Not a hero,
Yeah.
she's just like incredibly strong. Also, it looks like she's hitting that cranking that
And the fucking soldier boy.
cranking the soldier boy, and this guy just
Soulja Boy.
lost a tooth.
No. You see, his head's actually on backwards.
Actually, a zombie. And he's looking for brains.
Actually, she punched his head off backwards.
I'm so sorry I was rambling, but you get what I mean, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm staring right at your boobs.
What?
Thanks, Hannah, for
Oh,
reminding me
that's
why
why
I'm
you didn't
doing
get
this.
an HR department.
Yeah, I get what you mean. All right, I'm coming up on the building Serpent told us with the HQ. Is the microphone still working?
This fucking shitty Xbox microphone.
You want
This
to
is
play Sea of
no,
Thieves
no,
after
no.
I'm
All,
done
all he
here?
all he hears is just like static constantly. Oh, I just thought of something funny.
What?
You know how he's flying?
Yeah.
All the microphone is picking up is just the wind current, like when you like answer your phone in public. Yeah, that's all they're hearing on the other side.
These
Like,
are
you can stop blowing into the microphone.
these are these are Hannah's lines though, the ones with the jagged lines.
Hearing you loud and clear, Lightbringer.
I'm
Now they're in the
arriving.
Slayer's Giant. Don't worry about arresting them. We'll kill them.
Nice.
Nice.
That's all I needed to hear. Huzzah!
Vaporizes the building.
Oh, he actually
We
is.
was wow. He just
Okay,
killed Mojo Jojo.
okay, just burn through the air intake system, and then they will die from smoke inhalation.
Oh my
Dude, is
god.
it just me? Or does that like thing he's burning right now looks like the top of Mojo Jojo's head?
It kind of does.
Kind
He
of.
killed him.
Where's his
I think
legs?
that's,
His
I think
legs?
this is the point.
They're gone!
I think where his legs are gone. I think this is the good point to leave it on a cliffhanger. Will he succeed? Who knows?
Who knows? But I do kind of. Can we just finish this? I really want you to see like the
It
fucking.
sounds fine so far, but I'm worried about making noise. So that's why I took my legs off. Can't make any noise if I don't have anything past my knees. Sadly, my cock is touching the metal right
Air.
now.
New. Try the new KFC $5 bucket.
Try the new KFC $5 fizzle bucket.
Something's interfering with the reception. Flavors must not anyone to communicate outside the world
Try
from
the
here.
Linkara meal.
The
What's-
Linkara meal
what
coming this Sunday.
Don't forget the Lightbringer combo. What the fuck?
I mean,
It's
interesting
the
sensor
Mega.
method.
The one-time code poet was telling me about. It takes every ounce of will in my body not to leap down there right now and start showing these people what I think of them. And this fresh horde is ready to serve you in every way you can think of. Look at those tears. She's so happy.
Can you do a
I
gambler
want
voice?
to
Not a gambler,
punch.
a auctioneer voice?
Oh.
Where they talk really fast.
This fresh horde is ready to serve you in every which way you can think of. Look at those tears. She's so happy.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. He's getting angry.
I want to
Angie!
punch something. I need to punch something. The mission. I have to think of what I'm doing here.
I forget. What am I doing
I
here?
can't- I don't really recognize any of the people in the audience. That's not surprising. There's a large spread of people. Some of them look like they haven't washed their clothes in years. Others as if their hand pressed their suits right after jerking off. They aren't exclusively men or women, nor do they share the skin color. Racism is evil, but all races can be evil.
What?
What?
I've got to keep moving on.
Why did he have to bring up the fact that there was
I
every
need more
type of
tangible
person?
evidence. Oh my god.
Look why it's only on his fist like that.
Listen, man, he's got to be ready.
Alright, think, Carter. You should be on the 4th floor now. Hallway's dark, but that's not a problem. Start looking for a map, an office, hell, a big go here sign would be the best bet at this point. Serpent said the slavers were led by a general. I found my go here sign.
General Whereas. Enter by appointment only.
Convenient.
I have a chain on my door.
Why is
What?
he? Why?
I'm sure that takes more concentration than it would have to just grab him.
General Wares created the slavers. What kind of sick mind is responsible for all this? Whatever these files are, hopefully they're tangible evidence I need. What the? These are financial records for donations. Public schools, cancer research groups, homeless shelters. At least 30% of all the money the slavers make go directly to charities. What kind of person is this? Right beside a list of school districts in Pharaoh City and need a financial aid and a leather-bound copy of the complete works of the Marquis de Sade?
Look, you gotta invest in your product.
What does the leader of the slavers have a list of charities he's assisting in the same room with these writings? Could that be considered the sadism vital? I came here and saw evidence of the slavers' activities to seize their arrest or destroy the clip of their activities. Instead, I find something that paradoxically exists between both an angel and a demon.
Honestly, a lot of criminals in most scenarios donate to a lot of charities.
Surprisingly. And
Like, that's a common thing. Like, it was common during the mafia times, where, like, big-time mafia people would just donate to charities,
I don't think
usually
Linkara.
to get people off their back.
I don't think Linkara knows that. I mean, this is the same guy who says that the top-notch lawyers are going to defend people called the slavers in court.
I'm half expecting him to be like charged in Cotton Eye Joe.
Better
I don't know why.
uh,
Linkara sounds like the type of guy to crank that shit at parties.
Wait a second. And behind this door, I feel sick. It's not for the first time since I came into this place. That woman, what has this monster done to her? I hear
I hate looking at her.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I got hungry.
sorry.
I had ketchup for my chicken fingers.
She's okay.
Wait, can you go back for a second before we continue? I want to see the little thing about after the donation one. Finding out that they were donating. I want to see. I want to see if he actually wrote something down at the bottom.
No, he didn't.
Wait.
What?
They're donating money to public schools?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta invest in your product.
I won't tell you what happened to her.
Look at this guy.
Oh, something he just said. This is somehow PG-14.
Oh, somehow.
Somehow. I'm pretty sure even mentioning rape gets you out of that.
It does. It 100% does.
Hmm.
Alright, I'll do this big fella to end it
You
off.
can imply it for PG stuff, but you can't say it.
I admit, if I was wondering if I was gonna encounter you, welcome to my office. If I hadn't known you were coming, I would have prepared you a nice apple pie.
Nice. Thank you. Honestly, that's why I'm here. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit. You're the one who started the slavers. You're the monster responsible for all the deaths, the rapes, the extortions. How many people have ended up like that woman? In your dungeon, on the 4th floor.
Yes, I admit my fetishes
That's
can
this
be
area code.
I admit my fetishes can be a little violent. However, it's all for a better purpose.
What?
Please, did you really think I just started the slavers just so I could fulfill my sexual desires or to become rich? No.
Yeah?
It's more important than that. I see you looked at some of my files. Considering what I keep on records in my office, I can only assume you see what I do with most of the money I make from selling slaves. It's a very mess of town before I came to take control of it. Loosely associated gang of pimps, so I organized everything, conquered the attacking gang, and made them part of the slavers. Because the hierarchy 100% works like that in Linkara's mind.
You're insane. You call what you do done the right thing?
Of course. I don't. Of course I don't. That's because good and evil are meaningless when it comes to real life.
The people who were living in the streets scrounging for food didn't give a damn where I got the money from. They just needed it to survive, and survive they did.
I mean, that's true.
I had an epiphany. When I started the slavers, human beings have always existed in one of two states matter. Master or slave. Whether it became to their emotions, their job, their devotion, it doesn't matter. They're always either controlled by someone or someone's in control of someone else. Such is the true
They
moral.
didn't. You don't take that saying literally.
No, listen, this man is like talking his heart out to the Lightbringer, and the Lightbringer has nothing, man. I think the Lightbringer is about to let him have slaves.
I think he is. I think he's about to join the Confederacy.
I would believe it.
As such.
Lightbringer just puts on a Confederate outfit.
As such, the true moral purpose of the slavers is to set up hierarchy, where we can use that relationship to make the world better. Slavers aren't your enemy, Lightbringer. We're doing the exact same thing you're trying to do. But we don't
No.
just foolishly rush you to start punching people at something and thinking that taking down a criminal after criminal will make everything better. We take action. What you're not doing is not much better. You have so much power, but you squander it like this. The other gangs are content with simply psychotic. But I put the money the slavers make to good use. Schools, roads, gotchas, anything that needs money, it gets. Pharaoh City doesn't survive in spite of us. It survives because of us. More than half of the public works and services would fall apart if the slavers would provide the necessary income to sustain them. We're the good guys, not you and your subjective little ethics about the big bad guys who like their women shaved.
He's just doing the normal mafia thing that happens.
He really is. Brayden is...
Like you just invest in the local area so then you don't get caught by the police.
What do you think of this guy's
Listen, man.
grandstanding?
This man is unironically doing better than Linkara for the community.
You mean?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, all Linkara did was like go around, beat people
Look,
up, and kill a
He
couple
may be
people.
contributing to the casualty rate of the community, but at least he invested in the school, so then those could grow up to be the casualty rate of the community.
I mean, yeah, but they're just gonna be a part of this guy's casualty list, Linkara. Okay, what else is he saying? Oh yeah, the real power that keeps Pharaoh City surviving isn't with your light hero. It's with me. Now, if you would kindly get out of my office, some of us have work to do for the greater good.
Murder!
Oh, he's about to murder him.
You better.
Brayden, look at this.
Greater good. Oh.
Oh, it's more walls of text. Look at this.
He's not even saying this stuff?
No,
What?
he's not even saying this stuff. It's all in his head.
That... He could have just been talking to him.
Oh, and Linkara just like expresses his
He
political.
continues on.
This is just Linkara going on about his political views there, if you were wondering. Oh,
Wait.
wait.
How strong is his outfit?
Pretty strong. Oh.
Yay! He went out the window!
He killed him, Brayden.
He did. He proved he wasn't like the rest of them.
Wait, he did!
Ugh.
Ugh. I don't want to read this anymore.
No, wait, go back. I want to say something. Well, boys, looks like a suicide. He clearly fell off that chair.
That's good. I don't want to read any of this.
I think that's a good point to stop it for the day.
Yeah. Okay, we'll stop it here.